Hello everybody, my name is ArashiYT, bringing you guys an update video because it's been a while since I've done one of those videos in the past, and a lot of stuff has happened in the last week, especially last weekend, and I thought why not, sit here in my new setup talking to you guys what happened to me in the last couple of days, what my future plans are for the channel, and what my future plans are in general. But yeah, I have a new setup. As you can see here, I have more natural light. I have a new chair. I can sit here and talk to you guys. I have a nice background now with my TV screen there. There's more natural light, as I said before. I love it. Unfortunately, this is the place where my bird used to be. If you guys don't know, my bird Kiko has passed away last Friday. On today, he should be cremated. Cremated? Is that the right English word? He passed away last Friday. I said actually said goodbye to him last Sunday, and the day that I'm recording this, he will be actually cremated. I should still get like something in the mail once it's done. But yeah, my bird sadly has passed away. If you follow me on Twitter, it was not going that very well with my bird in the last couple of weeks. I think he got struck by a parasite, which means he got a lump on his right wing, if I'm not mistaken, and that lump grew and grew, and at one point it started to bleed, and I took it to the vet. The vet said, "This is not looking good." And he gave me some medicine, and he said, like, take this medicine for like 2 weeks, and after that we can see how the progress is made. But after a week, I saw that my bird just it went worse, and I thought, you know what, you don't want your pet to hurt anymore. You don't want your pet to I can't come up with the right English word right now, but it was best for him to, put him out of his misery. That's the word. You don't want your pet to hurt any longer. So I made the decision that it was the best thing to actually take him out of his misery. So I took him to the vet again, and yeah, last Friday he passed away, and after that a lot of other stuff happened, but yesterday I took care of his cage, everything. I threw it all out because you don't want to get reminded that one time he was still here and now he isn't. So I took care of the cage. The cage is gone. The cage was already old as it is, so I had to throw away the cage. But yeah, at the place where the cage used to be, there's my new setup. I have, as you can see here, I have everything here set up. My new 10 euro desk that I got from like a second-hand store, and yeah, everything is looking as it is. And now I hope the lighting will go back. Okay, the lighting is now a little bit off, but that's just something I have to deal with. But yeah, come on. Remind to myself to never do that again. So yeah, that was a difficult time for me in general. I had that bird ever since I moved out from my parents' place. So I had the bird ever since I lived by myself, and now it's gone. And you don't really notice something is gone once it's actually gone. Like waking up without the sounds of my bird actually chirping and making other noises. It's a weird feeling, and I don't want to replace my pet after it's passing away. So it's probably gonna take some time before I actually am feeling comfortable enough to take another pet. But yeah, but that was not the only rough thing that happened to me last week, because 2 doors away from me in the street there was suddenly a fire, and a big fire. I will try to put like a picture I took with my mobile phone on the screen right now. But yeah, I was minding my own business, sitting behind my laptop, doing some YouTube stuff if I'm not mistaken, and I suddenly hear some noises outside. So I looked out my window, and I suddenly saw like black smoke, like actual thick black smoke, coming from the side of my house. I was terrified, so I run back down outside, and I looked up, and 2 doors away from me, at the same level as my house was, I can just see massive flames coming from the window from that place. So I panicked, I went back up. My bird was already passed away, as I mentioned before, but if he was still alive, you would bet that I would have saved him first. But I grabbed my keys, I grabbed my phone, I took the door, closed it behind me, which I should have not done because I will explain that in a moment. But I ran back outside, called my dad, and I was like, "Dad, there's a big fire here at my street, close to my house, so can you come down here, because I don't know if I can, you know, make it back in my own place. I'm not even sure if, you know, my place will be safe, because it looked like the fire was spreading very fastly towards my place." So I was outside, I was, you know, already stressed out after the passing away from my bird, and I was now afraid of losing all of my stuff. So luckily enough, the fire didn't spread that fast, and the fire department, you know, firemen were quickly at my place to burn down, or, you know, to wash down the fire. And luckily enough, no damage was here at my house. The only thing that was here was like the very foul smell of something that has burned a lot. So I had to stay at my dad's place for 2 days before I can actually move back in here. And as I said before, luckily enough, there was no damage. The only damage that I had was my door, because, as I mentioned before, in my panic state, I closed my door. I locked my door, so the fireman stomped into the apartments here, came to my door, and they just slammed open the door, you know, wrecking the whole door in that scenario, even, you know, pulling out some concrete next to my door. And it's now sort of repaired. I can just close my door, and I can just leave my house safely, it being secure and all, but that door needs to be replaced in the near future. But apart from that, no damage. I still have my stuff here. And yeah, that was a very, very rough period for me, a very rough weekend for me. But yesterday I, you know, took some time for myself, so I reorganized my house a little bit. I made a little studio here with a new setup. I got a second screen. I have the laptop here and the screen there. And, you know, this motivates me a lot to put more effort into my YouTube videos, because now, for instance, if I'm going to do Showdown stuff, I can actually have like a damage calc on one screen, and I can play Showdown on the other screen, which means that in the near future, if I join other Showdown leagues with Gen 8 coming on our way, that is something that can surely be possible in the future. I have now a setup that I can actually maybe do some live of the like Showdown matches, so that's something I want to do in the future. But yeah, so let's just, you know, that was everything that happened during the weekend. Now I want to look forward into the channel. So on the channel, I currently have some series going on right now. I have the Raw vs SmackDown General Manager mode, which I have like 13 episodes already pre-recorded, so I just have to edit them out and upload them on YouTube. We have BBL Season 3 coming up, which will be like at the end of July, beginning of August, so expect like a draft analysis during that time, and then after that we will, you know, bring back the BBL Season 3 live, like Wi-Fi matches to the channel, so I'm very happy with that. We have the PGP right now, which doesn't mean that I will play every week in that League War, but the matches that I play, I will bring the live commentary or post commentary as well on Wi-Fi. I really need to do live commentary, by the way. I did the experiment with the PMC where I live commentate over my matches and then I edit it all out, but that takes a lot of work, and I want to do that for like special matches, or if I reach playoffs or something like that. But who knows, you know, Gen 8 is coming. Gen 8 will be on the Switch, and maybe I can actually do live commentary on Gen 8 Wi-Fi Draft League battles, but that's very far in the future. I want to bring back showdown sessions. I started doing those like a few weeks or a month ago, and I really want to continue with that, so expect those to be coming back to the channel very soon. And Super Mario Maker, I have bought Super Mario Maker 2, and I really want to do more with that series, maybe even live stream it, and put the live streams, like edit those out and put them on YouTube. So maybe I will do live streams on YouTube. I have to try that out maybe as well. I see a lot of people doing live streams on YouTube now, but my capture card isn't that very fancy, so I need to actually see and look if that can actually work. But who knows, maybe I can actually do Super Mario Maker 2 live streams in the future, and otherwise I will just sit down and record some levels for you guys. Maybe I will actually try to build my own level and make a video about that. That can also very work. But yeah, you can expect that on the channel. I did do a historical solo run a few months back. A lot of stuff happened in between. Maybe I will try to bring that back as well. That's something I can live stream as well, to be honest. So, you know, I really want to get back into live streaming, and maybe now with the new setup I can actually try to make that work. But, you know, as my laptop is still not the strongest, but I will try to do the best that I have to my possibilities. I'm thinking if there's anything else I want to give you guys in this update video. Talked about the setup, talk about the weekend, talk about the future plans on the channel. I think I covered up everything nicely, so yeah, I don't want this video to be that much longer. I just want you guys to know that, yeah, there was a rough period for me. It was a rough period for me the last weekend, and, you know, I'm still a little bit, you know, all over the place when it comes to what happened over the weekend. You know, the passing of my bird, the fire here. So, you know, everything happened, you know, so quickly, and like one at a time. It just went like an actual rush, and, you know, now I have to go back to work again, and I have work. So yeah, I'm actually exhausted if I'm completely honest, but I will get over it. But yeah, you can expect a lot of content in the upcoming weeks and months, and maybe I will do more of, you know, these updates video, because I have a new setup right now. I can talk to you guys right now. I have some better lighting. I have a better chair. I'm actually sitting. If I want to, I can even do like stand-up videos. I can just be like, well, that is a little bit maybe not. Maybe we should not do that. Maybe we should just sit down and keep it like this, with the nice background here. I think this background like this is much better than when I sat there and I was like humping over my laptop like that, and like I think this. I love this. I love having an actual setup. I love having an actual place where I can just sit down, make YouTube videos, and do everything else. But yeah, let me down in the comment section below what you guys think of the new setup. Maybe a little, there we go. But yeah, let me guys know what you guys think of the new setup. What you guys expect for this channel in the upcoming weeks, like Super Mario Maker, SmackDown vs. Raw, the PGP matches, the BBL Season 3 that will return. Which are you guys the most hyped for? And yeah, if you enjoyed this update video, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Like this video. Slash the subscribe button down below. You see, I'm most of the time I can be like, how did I do it again? It's been a long time. Like, comment, slash the subscribe button down below, and hit that bell icon, because then you get notified every time I upload a new video, and that is sincerely appreciated. I still got it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, I'm all good. Peace out.